Hey all, Happy New Year. Today I'm going to show you how to install some new software. I'm going to start off with the scoreboard switcher. Now I can't show you visuals of the scoreboards in game because I've been made aware that there are some copyright limitations sometimes, and sometimes a video gets flagged, so I'm just going to have to show you an old school video of just installing the software and you can check them all out, but I will show you a few steps along the way. So first of all, as per usual, you download the file from the links provided and then you will unpack the RAR file here. So we're going to go here. We're going to go to extract files. I'm going to go and I'm going to find my program files here, which contains my FIFA file. There we go, and it's under Origin Games, FIFA 14, and it goes directly into the FIFA 14 folder. We're going to click OK. Now I already have this stuff installed, so I'm just going to click yes to all, so it overwrites everything that's in there already. Depending on the speed of your computer, it may take a couple of seconds or a minute or so, but mine's pretty quick. So the first thing I'm going to show you is where these files are stored. So all of your scoreboard stuff is actually filed inside game FIP Scoreboard, and these are all of the scoreboards that are available. There's quite a lot, as you can see here. Now I've also put a mini guide here. It's not complete, but I've put a guide here as to what the numbers mean. So if you're playing in England or in the World Cup or Copa America, then your overlays will need to have the numbers 2 blah blah blah. And I'm going to open up a folder so this makes a bit more sense here. So let's go to let's have a look at the English Premier League, shall we? So where have we got? English, we've got Barclays Premier League. There we go, Premier League here. Now every scoreboard has to go into an overlays folder, every single one of them. So if you want to use this folder, you have your own scoreboards, make sure you put them inside an overlays folder, and inside the overlays folder here you will have a number of big files. Now depending on where you want them to go, that number will be what changes. So if you wanted, for example, to apply the English Premier League overlay to, you know, maybe Austria or France or something, you will just change the number 2 at the beginning to 3 and so on, and you will do the same for all other overlays that are present here. Now the first thing I want to point out is the naming convention. SB means that it's just a scoreboard, so just the scoreboard that you get at the top left of your screen will show up, and then you've also got scoreboards and pop-up, which is a little bit more. It includes lineups and so on, and because it includes the pop-ups in a lot of the newer themes, that's why I actually can't show you in the video, because when the lineups are shown and stuff like that, that's when you may get a copyright strike. So I'm just going to have to pass on that, which I'm sorry to say, but that's just how things are. Once you've done that, if you go into game folder, you'll see at the bottom here you have something called Scoreboard Manager, which will now be installed. Now if you open this up, what you will see here is you will see a list of all the scoreboards. Now lots and lots of scoreboards here. Some are old, some are new. Just try them out, see which ones you like, and very simply you select which one you want to use, and then you click install, and this will install the overlays for you to be able to play. You can also use hotkeys. Now how this works is very simple. As you have this software open, when you open the game, if you select a different scoreboard to be used during play, you can assign from 1 through to 0, and when you press each key you will be able to change your scoreboard on the fly. So for example, if you're playing in England and you're playing in the FA Cup, but you want to then switch over to the Premier League when you're playing in the Premier League and so on, you can assign different scoreboards to different numbers, and as you play you can change them. Now I need to tell you that there is a folder. As you're aware, when you're playing playing a game, you'll have a file at the bottom. These are called overlay 3 and overlay 9. I believe those are numbers. And what happens with these is an overlay 3, I believe, cannot be changed out during game. So if, for example, you have a Champions League scoreboard which has those overlays in them and you want to use them, what you will have to do is you have to save game, quit the game, and then reload, and then go back in, and then that overlay will then be produced. I don't know why FIFA 14 does that. It's just a limitation that cannot be bypassed with this software. However, all other scoreboards and overlays will automatically be updated, and sadly I wish I could show you this, but please have a little play around with it and let me know what you think. The last thing you want to do is, once you've applied which of those that you want to use, so we're going to select a few here, it doesn't matter which ones, it's just for just to show you what you can and can't use, and then you can choose here. Now if you select name, it from the list here, what it will do is it will actually read the name of the file as you're going through, so you know which one it's actually currently selected. You can also have a bell, which just makes a click noise, or no sound at all. It's completely up to you. Of course, click save settings and you're ready to play the game. So last but not least, if you are having problems with overlays and you're not happy with how they look, or you're just having general problems, if you come out into the main FIFA 14 folder, there's a file called here Scoreboard Cleaner. If you just double click on that, what that will do is it will get rid of any overlays that you already have installed, or you've just installed using the film, the scoreboard switcher, and then you can just click regenerate and you can return back to what you had normally. Now one thing, if you already have scoreboards attached and you already use them, then you need to back these up before you go ahead and install this. And that's with anything, any mods that you install, this is on you, you always need to make sure you back up and make a copy of everything that you do. So before you go ahead, all you want to then do is go into your regeneration software here, click find FIFA 14. You can also do this with Creation Master, and it's very straightforward really, just regenerate. I'm sure most of you by now know how to do this. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. I hope you enjoy it. The next video I'm going to be putting up is actually the theme, and I'll be able to actually show you in game what those look like, which also includes a new theme which I actually haven't shown anybody yet. So I hope you like that, and yeah, please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all soon.